Hey everybody, this is Witchko100 and I've been planning to do this video for a long time. But in this video I'm gonna be saying my top 5 best ever games that I played. So yeah, 5 games is kinda tight, like I have plenty of awesome games that I played. But before we go to that list, I just wanna say a few reminders and to say what kind of games I'm into. So the type of games that I love is the racing games or the shooter games. Now I'm not a huge fan of Warcraft or games like that, like with magic and all. It's just like pure shooting or racing game and yeah, puzzle game and all that other stuff. And now what I most value in the game. The things that I most value is the storyline and the gameplay and physics. I more enjoy the game storyline than playing online. I mean, that's just me. I know plenty of other gamers would disagree, but you know, it's just personal taste. So that's why my top list, of course, it's not gonna be your exact top list. And also the atmosphere to be amazing and also the soundtracks to be great as well, because I'm playing with these great speakers. So I really value when games have great soundtracks. I am a gamer, but of course I didn't play every single game that came out, so again, this list is for the games that I played. I mean, I did play a lot of games, but you know, just to keep in mind and not to be in the comments like, oh, he probably didn't play this game or something like that. Now, last week I made a video of my best childhood games, but in this video I won't be considering the childhood games as well, because you know, like I have nostalgia for them and all that. So my range is gonna be, let's say, from 2004, 2005 and beyond. And to me, the best games are the games that you always come back to play again. That is actually one of the measures that I created the list. So yeah, enough of that and let's get to the top 5. So in the 5th place, and I know plenty of people didn't like the game, but I so love it. And that game is Need for Speed The Run. I know many of car racing gamers didn't like this Need for Speed so much, and also the game reviews for this game was pretty low, but in my case, with good speakers and great action with great car physics, I really enjoyed it. It's like you are a part of a movie. Everything flows so well, the action is amazing, the soundtracks are one of the best soundtracks that I've heard in games. And the sceneries, the roads, there's plenty of content like snow, desert, a canyon on the mountain, a city at night, city at day. The biggest flaw for other gamers were that the game was so short, but in my case, I don't mind it that much because I think I play this game like every year. I have to play it again because the actions and everything is so well done that I'm always thinking to get back to that game and play it again. And surprisingly, for 2011, the graphics still look amazing, especially in 4K. Yes, there is a 30 FPS limit, but there is one tool to put in the game to unlock it to 60, so it's not a big flaw to me. So yeah, for those reasons, it's in my 5th place. Now into my 4th place, and that game is Far Cry 3. So for this game I didn't have any big expectations, but man, it impressed me so much. The story is there and you really care about the characters when you're on your way to help them, and the villain is one of my best villains in the game. He's like so crazy, and graphics and soundtracks are also amazing. I am very impressed, and that's what I really value. And it's a joy to conquer their territory base too. There's so many cool things to do in this game, and also the animal hunting is a good idea too, to upgrade your equipment. And I even wanted to put this game on a higher number than just 4th place, but there are games that are a little bit better.
Oh, Jesus.
Now we are getting to top 3, and in 3rd place is GTA San Andreas. From very big map to conquering territories in the game, I really got into it, and again, I spent a ton of hours playing the game. It's amazing story-wise, atmosphere-wise, graphic-wise back in that time, especially with the characters. They really grew on me and I really started to care for them, and yeah, it's overall that game is for its time the best game. I don't know, like that game is really what got me into GTA. My first ever GTA was, I think, GTA 3 or Vice City, but GTA San Andreas really raised the bar on how good games can be. Missions are awesome, like everything, there are a minimum number of flaws, and that's why it's in my third place. So now it's the moment. I was thinking like the whole day what game to put in first place and what game to put in second place. And to make this even more dramatic, one game is not GTA and the other game is GTA. But yeah, I decided, and in second place is the GTA 5. What more can I say about this game? I mean, probably 90% of my videos are GTA 5. The way I see the game is the most complete game I ever played. A great story, a good multiplayer, very good physics and gameplay. I mean, the game has it all. I mean, yes, the GTA Online sometimes isn't stable, but for how popular the game is, it's not as bad as people are saying it to be. But like I said in the beginning of my video, I don't care so much about the online. I mostly play it in single player. And for me personally, the video editor to enable for you to make some movies, make some action in the game, makes the game so worth it for the money. And yeah, I don't have to say much, but lastly, also the graphics are surprisingly holding up very well with textures and visuals. And also the optimization is way better than in GTA 4. But it's not my favorite game of all time, so now we're gonna go to number 1. So finally, we came to this point where I will say my best game that I ever played and that I most love and respect. And that game is Half-Life 2. When I first played Half-Life 2 in, I think, 2007, 2008, I was kind of younger, I didn't know what the game was all about. I just knew like it's some kind of a shooter game or something. And immediately when I started to play, I noticed how it's so different from other games, in the way that there is no such thing as tutorial and no cutscenes and all that. It's just you exploring the world and see what's happening, and I can spend the whole day saying what I love about it. But let's start with the story first. Honestly, I think if this game was actually a movie, I would probably say that that movie would have been the best movie I ever watched. The story is so well written, so well paced and made. The architecture, the creativity, the shooting sounds and the soundtracks, everything is 10 out of 10. You can feel a lot of thoughts went into this game. And don't let me start it on graphics. I mean, for 2005, the graphics are still looking fresh. It's not like oversaturated or with all the flares and everything. It's so realistic and beautiful. And then I started to think if the game has any flaws to me, and I couldn't think of a single thing that I don't like about the game. And the fact that I am also coming back to play the game again simply makes the best game in my opinion. And that's why I put the Half-Life 2 in first place. So yeah, those are my top 5 games that I played in the last 12 or 13 years. And let me know which games are in your top 5 list. I know it's hard. So yeah, thank you for watching this video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!